What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? So G Weasel Urban Conversion, repping my St. Louis hat. What's happening? What's up? OG Weasel Urban Conversion. Just tapping in, seeing what's up. Just seeing what's up. Can y'all hear me? Hit a thumbs up or something. Can make sure y'all can hear me, man. I be really having issues with the volume. Can y'all hear me? The button or something. I don't know why. What's up? Just tapping in, seeing what's the dealio. Y'all know I talked about Miss Fields. Man, that was a sad situation. I ain't seen no comments about Miss Fields yet. Y'all ain't said nothing about Miss Fields. It's another thing. I did 20 years on a 30-year federal sentence. I got clemency from President Obama. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button for me. I was thinking about something the other day. I was talking about USP Hazleton, right? And the seriousness of the level fives. Shout out to the people that got family members in Hazleton right now, man. I get comments, man, that they got calls from their people. You know, man, USP Hazleton very dangerous, man. It's high profile, man. It's dangerous, flat out, man. And it's full of DC. Got some New York, got some Baltimore, got a little Detroit in there. You got a little Detroit. Got the Midwest boys, Chicago, St. Louis, a little St. Louis, few dudes, not a whole lot, but enough to know what side of town everybody from in St. Louis, in USP Hamilton when I was there. I was talking about how the guards are so scared at USP Hazleton, right? That they used staying in the group two and three at a time. Early in the morning, we'd be trying to make it to the gym to go work out because 9 times out of 10, if we make it past breakfast, we can make it to the gym. But sometimes we don't make it past breakfast, And if you straggling making it to breakfast and they hit the deuces, it is what it is. You going on lockdown, and everybody coming right behind you. So, and I was talking about USP Hazleton, man, because it was so dangerous because of the mentality of people. DC don't play. This they backyard. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say this they backyard, but this one of their prisons, hands down. This one of DC prisons, hands down. They on the East Coast, they deep as hell. They gonna give them this jail, this theirs. Now they gonna sprinkle a little New York, Baltimore, um, Virginia in there. You know what I'm saying? But the Virginia dudes, like they be kind of locked in with the DC dudes. You don't even, man. The Virginia dudes so crazy and wild too. You don't know if they from DC or Virginia, but the Virginia dudes or like the little brothers of DC, man. Baltimore, they pride themselves on um thinking they better than DC. For real, that's how and I'm just giving you my perspective. Baltimore think they just like a upgrade version of DC. You know what I'm saying? But Baltimore have fun through DC, the ones that, get in. Cause DC don't accept just no any and everybody. They don't care where you from. They don't care where you from. Flat out. So, and I was talking about USP Hazleton, right? On this matter. The guards being so scared at USP Hazleton. They stay in groups. And then you got the other guards that, he cool and he got kind of stamped by because the main dudes speak to him or whatever because you need a a guard that ain't scared of you or don't feel no threat, man. They'll be less hesitant to let you in their unit, shit like that. And then 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna know if no, they ain't just finna let you just go in there and and man, I'm finna go in here and kill this dude right quick. Don't say nothing. But sometimes the guards know not to say nothing because they trying to make it home. But I'm telling y'all this story, and I'm getting on this story right now, right? Because of the fact that it's always this fucking white woman that they got in the midst of this shit. Even though they got these white boys, ain't too many black dudes really working. This was probably you might have had a black counselor there. You know what I'm saying? And a female or something like that. Then you got the white girl that's like the secretary slash counselor that she running a program, but she so cocky. She's so cocky she'll just go to another unit because she got to go to she'll just go to the unit. Because but them white boys and the guards and the lieutenants, them like get it, make sure you have an escort. They be wanting her to have an escort. But she's so cocky on being white privilege and she working here and she knows she got some type of authority that motherfuckers gonna come running if she called them. Now I don't know how long she been working in the system, but I was in USP Hazleton a few years and she walked around this motherfucker like her shit didn't stink. As if aggressive talking, uh just like it was just like she was cocky, man. Cocky little white girl, man. Just you know, and how I know her because she was in my unit. She was like a secretary or something because we was in this program, uh, just programming. We do a lot of programming. We sign up for everything because we always um trying to clean up the track record to make sure your track record look good because your track record coming up against somebody. And if your track record like you ain't just doing nothing in the system, then it's gonna be something different. They ain't gonna, ain't nobody want to transfer you closer to home. You might got a sick mother or sick father. You trying to get closer to home, so yeah, they gonna want you to be programmed. And I'm all the way on the East Coast. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. They got me on the top of the mountain in West Virginia, and I'm like, damn. So my thing was seeing this white woman because she come to the counseling case. We were doing little um little questionnaires and shit like that, that and this, right? And I tell you all the time, man, I'm in this motherfucker and I write a little essay about um um being somebody that you really not, faking it till you make it. Meaning the situation I was in, I'm just doing that shit because later on down the line it can help me. So I'm really, yeah, I would rather be smoking weed and looking at some motherfucking movies or something like that. That's what, not fuck that, fuck all of that. I go to little certain shit because we just going. We ain't really on no rah rah around the, when the prison kind of calm. For the meantime, that's what we doing. We programming. It's just so much sit around shit you can do. Just so much TV you can do. So yeah, we signing up for all type of courses. So and that's what's called programming. But the white girl running around this motherfucker, and I'm telling y'all, she's cocky. She cocky. I'm talking about cocky, and it was crazy. Back of my mind's like this white girl, some motherfucker gonna beat her motherfucking ass. And lo and behold, she was the one stopping motherfuckers in the hallway, asking motherfuckers questions, and motherfuckers looking at her like, girl, who the fuck wrong with white woman? You better go on head on. Motherfuckers just keep it pushing because motherfuckers be dirty and trying to do their moves. You know what I'm saying? But she was boisterous. She was boisterous, you know, cocky as a motherfucker with that shit. Man, why as soon as after I got transferred, right? My homie hit me up, right? He hit me up talking about one of the little youngsters. He described one of the little youngsters to me like, yeah, he was such and such in our unit with us, telling me where he sleep over through the email. Man, she go to fucking with this little youngster, man. Youngster, man, it was a bloody massacre. That boy hit the girl, kicked her, stomped her, everything under the sun. And he from DC. Little youngin. Youngin put that motherfucking work in on her, man. I guarantee you she don't work there no more. They probably paying her for the rest of her life. For real. They paying her for the rest of her life right now for that incident. I think that's why she was acting like that because she wanted that to happen because that's an instant retirement. In prison gonna pay them for the rest of their life if something happened to them. Because guards was getting killed flat out. This OG Weezy urban conversion, man. And I knew I knew that in the back of my mind that could happen to her. Cause I seen how cocky she was. Like, man, someone tear her ass up. As soon as I transferred, man, the homie told me, man, it was blood everywhere. Then it come down like we be having little um people that's in from that area be getting newspapers. That shit be having clippings in it about that incident. You know, I've been through a lot of shit in that fed. Oh yeah, like I said, right. So I remember I told you we doing the little programming, right? I had a celly named old Lafayette Tony. If anybody from Chicago that's on my line that know Lafayette Tony, I think he a BD or something like that. I think he a BD. I'm not sure, but he's my celly. I've been looking for him. Anybody know Lafayette Tony from the shot? Man, y'all tap in, man. Hit the comments, man. I'm looking for my bro, man. Um, another thing. And I don't think he ever got forgave me for this because one time we was writing this storyline and it was something about me faking it till I make it out this situation. Not meaning, not meaning, talking about even with the programming and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm really doing all this shit because I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? My man said, so you ain't really being who you are. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I can't never truly be who I am because this is not my animalistic mindset. Because you got to be on some animalistic mindset to say this is exactly who this is who I am. And I've been on the streets before. I've seen nice things and had nice things. So I can't be at my purest under these conditions. Not that, I'm thankful for my life, my health, and all of that. Yeah, for sure. But man, being in prison, man, ain't no way to live. Gotta listen to these young ass motherfucking people, man. Young ass motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about us. The mail just went out. They took the mail out, nigga. They ain't going out their way to make sure your mail get to where it's going, even if it's gotta go to the courts. So hell yeah, I had to fake it till I made it, man. Everybody had to put on some type of other armor, man, to make it through that type of situation. You have to. You have to. Not just being uh certain things just wasn't going, I wasn't gonna allow to happen to me. Now unless I can help it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we was gonna live to talk about it if it was detrimental for real. Because I was willing to lose my life in that situation to be right here where I'm at right now. Y'all got a family member, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, anybody that's going through this situation, in that situation, man, except they call, man. Except they call, shoot them a kite. It don't even gotta be a letter for real. A card, man, and get as closer to what you trying to say in that card and shoot it to them. Those little key things right there, man. Even if it's $10, don't have to be much. Even if it's $10, the $10 get him some noodles and some rice. He can get some noodles. He can get a case of noodles for the five. He get the case of noodles for the five, and he get about 5 bags of rice with the other five. That's $10. You got noodles and rice for those days that you don't want to go to the child hall and eat. You got noodles and rice that you can mix together, hot water. Your roommate might got some onion. You might throw a little onion, little cut up a little bell pepper, and that's a meal right there. That's how I was eating. Having $20 to go to the store. I got on the starch diet. I'm buying just that. Even though I ate fish and sardines and shit like that, they had the little macro package. They had the macro patties, right? And that was just like shit. I got some extra dollars. But man, Beaumont Medium. When I was in Beaumont Medium, we stayed on lockdown so motherfucking much. When I went to the store, when I had money, having some money, and it wasn't really too much of nothing to buy 100 noodles. That's how I used to buy my noodles in Beaumont. I go straight to the store, buy 100 noodles. Hope, pray to God, when I make it to the store next week, I can buy another 100 noodles. Straight noodles, nothing else. I buy rice too, but I got a whole man. I got 2, 3 motherfucking bags, laundry bags full of just noodles, all different kinds. I used to eat the chili noodles with the peanut butter. I used to eat the chili noodle and with the peanut butter in it. I used to put the peanut butter in the noodle, and that was like a filler, a filler noodle. You know what I mean? That's how I ate it, and I worked out a lot. I worked out a lot. So, man, it was on survival mode. Man, you think I would? Man, this dude's in that situation, man. Worry about a nacho with cheese and bell peppers and onions and waiting on the kitchen dude to get off to buy the meat from him. Um, that's the mentality. I was like, man, fuck that shit, man. I ain't eating none of that motherfucking meat, period. Cause I was fearful. I said, man, this meat ain't no motherfucking good. It's not even a quality meat. Man, in I stopped eating it in 2000 at the end, September, October. I stopped eating it. And chicken was the last to go. I stopped eating chicken February 2001. Man, I had a 30-year sentence. So, see who on here, man. I ain't got no comments coming in, man. Why I ain't got no comments coming in? Where y'all comments at? Y'all ain't gonna hit the comments, man. Let me get my son. See my son. Let me see. See what rock. See what rock. Yeah. See if he'll jump on now. What's up? So I stopped eating meat. Was scared to death. Shit, man, I was scared to death, man. I had 30-year sentence. Ain't no way in the world I was finna be playing with these people because I didn't want to die in prison. And having 30 years, a lot of shit gonna change. A lot of shit gonna change. Man, 30 years, you looking at like damn, like the motherfucker record scratch. This shit finna be over. Having 30 years in jail, no gun, no violence, no gun, no violence, just for some drugs. 2,000, 2,000 grams. That's 2 kilos. Powder cocaine. Huh. People gave me 30 years and sent me up the river. 25 years old. Now I come back gray as hell. Man, if y'all don't, man, shit. Tell y'all every day I'm coming on this motherfucker telling y'all about that. So if you got a family member, sister, brother, cousin, anybody that's in that situation, man, I'm gonna tell y'all stories of what they gonna be looking for. The stories that they ain't gonna be able to tell y'all. God forbid they don't make it home. I had a close family member. Um, they nephew was in the state prison, and he's like a nephew to me as well. Came up dead. Um, they don't know how he came up dead. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that's going on in the system, state and feds. A lot of young people coming into the system doing what they do. They looking for an escape from this weed they can't smoke. They looking for an escape now. So they gonna go to the jailhouse and take downer pills, upper pills, drink this saturated as wine that they're gonna be making. And the wine had got so, man, I tell you one thing. Them niggas in Beaumont, they started making this month. Them Mexicans in Beaumont started making this wine with this saccharine ass sugar. They started making this wine with the saccharine sugar. That's when I'm talking about, man, you couldn't even get real sugar no more. That's when it was over with. Cause you when you make the wine, you got the fermented fruit that's in the bag, and then you got the jug of orange juice, just real orange juice that you could buy at the store. Fill it up, then you use that fermented fruit that's been sitting in there, and you put it in the thing with a half a pound of sugar, real sugar, and you pour it in there. That fermented fruit gonna cook the sugar, and turn it in, that orange juice gonna turn into real MD 2020, and that's the purest way you can make it. Then they want to start making white lightning. Man, I seen the process of making white lightning in the feds. Man, and people, the whole the urn that you're supposed to earn your khakis with, if you trying to keep your shit neat, man, they got this motherfucker whole urn dismantled, the cord cut. They got that shit stuck. They got one end of the cord to the motherfucking socket in the wall at the top. The light hanging down. They untied the lights at the top, hooked the fucking wires up from the urn, dismantled the urn, ain't nothing but the metal piece on this motherfucker, and it's hooked to this fucking socket in the wall up at top, and it's the electric bolt going to this motherfucking metal piece, and they got that shit. They sit that into the wine that had already been purified and everything. They sit that urn in there to cook the orange off of it, to liquidate it, to make it clear. They make the shit clear, man. Man, I want to know if y'all can hear me, man, because I don't know why the hell. I know somebody be hitting my comments, man, and that's one thing I don't know why it ain't doing that. For real, for real, man. I see y'all on here, so I just want to know if y'all can hear me. So what I was see that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all made me miss my chain of thought, making sure y'all can hear me. But being in the feds, man, it was a journey, man. I tell you one thing, man, I'm working relentless, chasing me, man. Y'all can chasing me the book series, man. Y'all can't see that, yeah. Chasing me, man. The book series out now, man. It's on Amazon. Link is in the bio. Go cop it. Go cop it. Hey, this is the beginning parts of me, man. Part two will be dropping in like November, man. I should have part two dropping. Man, tell 50 Cent I'm on my way, man. For real. Running this storyline, man. This is a hell of a movie, man. It's gonna be some shit that y'all ain't, man. Anybody gonna give y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the raw and uncut era, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. I tell y'all that. I'm just keeping it really. It's gonna unfold and unfold more and more. Then you're gonna be like, God damn, been rocking with dude. No wonder I've been rocking with dude. Dude been, yeah, keeping the peace. I just been keeping the peace, Mo. Y'all hit the comments below, man. If y'all like the video, man, I'm just talking, telling y'all from my perspective. From my perspective, man, from what I seen, man, and how it shaped and molded me. Got a hell of a story. I wrote. Remember when I was telling y'all we were doing the program, right? And my old perverted ass, well, I ain't gonna say perverted, right? But I could have picked any other topic. And I was mad because we had to write a subject on the subject matter, right? That's what I wrote about. Masturbation. I wrote about masturbation, man. And when I when I wrote about it, I did my research on it for real, for real. I really did my research on it. I ain't fully abreast of all of it, but I was giving them the statistics on masturbation, the highs and the lows of masturbation. I'm talking about actually it like clear passageways and it's natural. But I did that in front of the white girls. They man, them people went in my room and took all my little poem book. Took all my little poem books, man. I was mad as hell, man. And then I tried to get my little books back. Cause they man, man, I tell you one thing. I turned them white girls on. I turned them white girls on like a motherfucker. I promise you. I turned their ass on because I was so articulate on what I was talking about because I had stayed up. I told my Shelly, I said, man, I'm doing this motherfucker shit. He said, man, you got to be lying. I said, man, watch. I said, watch, watch. And I gave the motherfucker the real statistics on masturbation for real, and the percentage of men that masturbate, and all of that, for real, for real. Broke it down from every scenario: married men, single men. Uh, I don't know about the other shit, but anyway, masturbation, man. I'm talking about gay them the percentages. They didn't, man. They went, they listened to it too. I know it turned them on because I gave they ass some real facts if they didn't know it. Man, I was a motherfucker for real. I made it through that shit. I tell you one thing, and if y'all got some family members in that motherfucker, man, I can't emphasize enough what they gonna need from y'all, man. And it's so dangerous, man. If y'all people in that motherfucker, man, and if y'all know what type of people y'all got, man, and even it's the ones that you didn't even know, man, they picking up that motherfucking K2 shit, man. That shit is widespread through the state and federal system, man. And dudes finding an escape, man, to smoke that shit. I never smoked that shit in my life. It was an error, like the X. I never seen no X until I seen it in the book. And just knowing the impact that everybody that came in the federal system talked about how they was on X made me say, okay, I don't want to be like everybody else, so I ain't doing that. When I do get my freedom, I ain't picking up no habits of no hard drug usage. I'm not doing that for no type of escape, not even in prison. My OG gave me some real game. I'm talking about my OGs that I listened to, that dudes didn't cross. Man, I'm telling you, man, my big homies, boy, I ain't even being cocky. I ain't even being cocky. Straight up, for real, for real. I was one of the untouchables for real, cause they coming. But I wasn't cocky. I had diplomacy with my situation. Even I probably had too much diplomacy at times because I had to orchestrate a hit behind my diplomacy, trying to be calm and cool, let it blow over. And motherfuckers actually at that time really knew me from the street. Somebody that is like, nigga, you got soft, nigga. Nigga, you kicking these niggas in the ass doing this shit on the street. Nigga, you come in here and get these niggas passes. So I'm trying to let y'all know that I'm gonna get to a lot of shit, boy. I'm gonna get to a lot of shit, man. Chasing Me book series out, man. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man. I don't know why my comments ain't up. I don't know why my comments ain't up. For real. I don't know why, but I'm gonna look into it and see if y'all can even hear me or whatever. I was just talking, man. That little younger from DC, man, smoked that white girl boots, man. Smoked that white girl boots, man, and it was a sad situation, man. It was a sad situation for her. Y'all let me know, man. What's the most dangerous um prison right now? I don't know. I think probably USP Hazleton because DC, that's always gonna be a DC jail, and DC will fuck their own up. So with that being said, man, y'all pray for them, man. Y'all pray for them, man. Y'all pray for them. This OG Weasel Urban Conversion, and I'm out. Peace.